What's up, you guys? It is Kotetsu here, and today I'm not gonna do some cliffhanger intro for this video. You guys already know this is a quick overview for the PlayStation 5 showcase that they had not too long ago, and I got to check that out, and I just wanted to pick out the games that caught my eye. There were a lot of announcements during this event, but I'm not gonna go through everything. I'm just gonna do a quick pick of the highlights that I thought were really cool, and yeah, I honestly can't wait for these games to come out for PS5. Let me know if you guys watched the event too. What were your picks and what you guys are looking forward to? But without further ado, let's get into the video. The first game that caught my eye was Final Fantasy 16. Now let me kind of paint you a picture of what I thought. So when I first saw the trailer, I already knew it was a Final Fantasy game. Like, if you played Final Fantasy as much as I have, you can tell the art style and you can say, oh, this is a Final Fantasy game. And then when you see the chocobos running through the battlefield, and in these armies, I was like, yo, this is Final Fantasy. But what I didn't know was I thought it was just going to be a spin-off, because how it looked, the era that they actually placed the game in during the Warriors of Light era, I thought it was a spin-off from Final Fantasy Realm Reborn, and we're going to get an actual action RPG. But it doesn't look like that. It looks like we're getting its own game, Final Fantasy 16. The story trailer of what it looks pretty epic, and the gameplay looks out of this world, so I just cannot wait for this game. I'm so hyped. And yo, man, if I'd have done a reaction video, you guys would have saw my face. But it was just so cool. I cannot wait for that. And man, it's gonna be just so exciting. Next on my list, you guys can already see it here, SpiderMan Miles Morales. Dude, that game looks so clean. From when you first see Miles walking around the festival in Harlem, to the action between Roxxon and this new syndicate called the Underground. Now, if you guys don't know, well, the Underground is kind of this new group that they came up with, I think, called the Tink, and it's led by the Tinkerer. I have to look more into it, but I know Roxxon, I think Roxxon is owned by Wilson Fisk. So having these two big syndicates going head to head and like tearing the city apart, and Miles has to be the one to kind of keep the peace and make sure it doesn't fall apart. It's, oh man, I cannot wait. That opening scene where you see the opening gameplay scene, where you see Miles taking on the Underground and trying to save everyone, and the bridge coming down, and I love moments like that. So to be able to play through that is going to be really cool. I cannot wait to see more. That game is coming out this year, the holiday season, so check it out when that game is released. Now the next highlight one was Call of Duty Cold War, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Now, I played Call of Duties before in the past, and I've really been sucked into the story. The multiplayer didn't really do much for me. It's always how they presented the story, really high octane, fast paced and everything like that. But this game the story campaign looks super, everything's just happening, just all over the place. You see like the movements, how it's all rehearsed, but you can tell just how everything's just moving like right away. After that first shot of the sniper, everything's just going. You're just like trying to keep up with everything, and I was just like, yo, this is insane. And I've always loved the Call of Duty series for their story, so I cannot wait to try this out. Plus, they even said that PS4 owners will be able to try out the beta or the alpha for this game when it comes out on Friday. So tomorrow you can preload it, and then the next day you can just automatically jump in and enjoy that entire beta, or I keep saying beta, the alpha, for the weekend. I think it's really generous for them to do that, because they want us to experience what their multiplayer is going to be like firsthand. So I might dip my toe into that, who knows. But it does look cool. It did catch my eye, and yo, Call of Duty, man, it's gonna be pretty epic. Now this next one did catch me by surprise. It was Hogwarts Legacy. Now, I've always been very interested in the world of Harry Potter in some way. I always wanted to get into it, and I think this game is definitely going to push me into the world of Harry Potter. Like, it looks like you can create your own character, Wizard of Hogwarts. You can learn spells. They say you can tame mystical monsters, and you can go off from this Hogwarts, and you can just explore the entire world. So I think that's really cool for newcomers like me who don't really know about Harry Potter or the world of Harry Potter. and to kind of give us a game where we can get thrown into, create our own character, and just experience everything, and then kind of know what everyone's talking about. Like, I'm pretty sure I have a whole bunch of friends who love Harry Potter who wish this game was coming out for the Switch, but yo man, I'm gonna buy it for them, and I'm gonna play it just for them so they can see what this game has in store. But Hogwarts Legacies, man, definitely caught me by surprise. Now the last one I called before this whole thing even ended was the new God of War, and I think the name's going to be called Ragnarok because at the end of the trailer, it says Ragnarok is coming, and that name makes sense to use in this game because if you guys, I'm not going to spoil it, but if you guys played through God of War that came out for the PS4 and played all the way towards the end, it just makes sense of why they would call the game Ragnarok. So that's going to be really cool. I cannot wait for that. And man, it's going to be crazy when they show off that game. And of course, my last point is the price point. Now, if you guys paid attention to Microsoft, they did a trailer where they announced the Xbox Series S is going to cost $299, which is ridiculous. And then I think the Xbox Series X, I think that one's going to cost $499. I think I may be getting the prices wrong for that, but Sony did announce their price points for their two consoles. For the all digital one is going to be $399, and then the hard disk hardware is going to be, or the hard disk drive, I'm sorry, is going to be $499. So it's about where I thought it was going to be. It's reasonable. Someone made a good point that the digital one might not be pursued as much than the hard drive would be, but I'm thinking about getting the digital one because I get all my stuff digital anyway, because I like having the accessibility of just getting it right away and not having to go and drive and pick it up, just being able to download it, wait a couple hours, and it's mine, you know, at midnight. So I might pick up the all digital one when that one is released. Alright you guys, that is going to be it for this video. The showcase was pretty cool. There was other announcements on there, like they announced Fortnite for PS5, Devil May Cry Special Edition was announced, and there were some other ones too. But let me know what you guys think. If you guys did watch it, or if you guys, you know, saw this video and went back and watched it, let me know what was your game that you saw caught your eye, or was the highlight of the whole showcase during that. I think it was an hour, half an hour I believe, or maybe I think it was like 45 minutes. But anyway guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think. Please also leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also, check me out on twitch.tv/Kotetsu Tokai, because I will be back streaming on there soon, and we're gonna have a lot of fun on there as well. But anyway guys, that's it for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys on the next one. You guys take care.